I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it in mind. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it, you're mine. I wanna accept it. I wanna accept it, you're mine. What's wrong with you?
Jeez. No. Of course, we have to do this. Oh. Ah. Yeah, this is not gonna help. Is there anything wrong with the audio? I want to know if there's anything wrong with the audio. Because from what I can get, it's literally like just noise. Really, Megadon? So there's not like weird cuts? Or like weird cuts within the audio? Am I sounding fine? Alright, good. That's nice to hear. Megadon, you know we don't do the intros here. Anyways. Let me reply to messages first. You need an intro? I guess here's your intro.
Wendy, marry me?
There. We need to know if Ella Frock is up for that. Then it can get approved. Knowing him though, I don't think it will, Megadog. Wait, Ella Frock, you're actually up for that? All right, here's where it seals the deal. Because, well, I mean, I don't want to review anything yet, but like, we need a way to like actually communicate about this. But yeah. So if we were to add the phone, obviously, first of all, I find like for this stream we were trying out a new mic because I'm hoping that because with this kind of mic, I don't have issues that I had with the Snowball via editing, where basically it's like the most quietest thing, or it's like it's somewhat alright, but then when I like have to adjust the volumes and such, it becomes like obnoxiously loud. Because like if you've been watching some of my second channel videos, you can tell the biggest issue is volume imbalancing because it's just like I have to increase the microphone audio very high just for it to still be quiet. So like again, oh gosh. I got the mixer just 2 days ago because I initially got the mic without a mixer. Which was unfortunate. Lester from. Okay, let me actually try to say this. I just finished eating because I quickly ate before the stream, which is, well, the only reason why I was a minute delayed was because I had to wash dishes. But is it supposed to be less seraphim? Less seraphim? Because my sister and I always just say I'm Fierce backwards. I won't put that up because obviously that's just a private discussion. But I guess this is the only thing I would. Oh, I don't know. You guys like. I guess I can show like things that I don't. I don't think I need this. Again, if I barely hear myself, I technically only need to hear myself through the playback. I mean, like basically from what I'm getting, I'm just sounding the same, so you guys can't really tell a difference. It's pronounced. I don't know how to pronounce it. Less seraphim. Meganon, like, is there like I wish there was somewhere we can actually see these. Because I was going to show off. Oh, they're both related, but first of all, this box. First of all, is from I've had this since the 28th of September, but I haven't opened it at home because spoilers. I don't know when we can do the next Gates opening stream. Because I think that means if I actually had to look into it, that means it's either going to be December or January. So this box is just kind of this package is just stuck being in here because we don't have enough Geats things. Because I was like, should we even do a mini Geats unboxing? Because the only things I have these are the only things. The Oneness Core ID, the Vice Core ID, and the Oneness buckle that Zryken for some reason decided to open. Which I'm still upset about. But because the thing was that I was originally gonna wait until at least Core ID said 02, but I don't know where that is. I don't know what Toe Collectibles is doing with it. I don't think they're actually fulfilling the pre-orders because they put up a listing for the Chinese releases, but I have not seen anyone receive Core ID Set 02 from Toe Collectibles. So I guess that set is just basically wiped. I'm going to probably have to talk to Zryken about that because I'm kind of getting upset about that. You want me to open the box in a Soto build? Well, okay, maybe Megadon, maybe. Okay, so I was kind of half and half about this because I kind of knew that Zryken was gonna open it, but I thought he was at least gonna have the courtesy of being like, oh yeah, Ryder will cover this later and such. I'm just opening it. I knew he was gonna open it for the sake of the card. I knew that. I was just more infuriated about. I'm more infuriated how he opened it and just, I guess, the carelessness. Because it's just if I think I would have been fine if he actually carefully opened it, but he opened it to the point he ripped the tape. So I'm upset about that. But the other thing okay, so this was already showing off on Twitter, but I can only really show off these at this point. But I think it was at the end, at the same time I got the microphone. I finally decided to bite the bullet, and I finally got myself Ninja Turtles figures because I've been kind of eyeing these. I've been eyeing the Mutant Mayhem figures for a while, ever since July, but I skipped out on them twice because you guys already know the first reason as to why I skipped out on them. It was literally for the sake of obtaining such magazine that I don't really. I don't know. It's weirdly bent. And then the second time was just because the second time was just because we were supposed to be doing something else, but then we got taken to a Walmart. And then the third time was very light. No. Well, I mean, it was kind of light, but like, it was just in the back of my head. So then, like, finally I did. I always show off one just because I don't. One of my biggest issues with these is that they can't really stand. So he's just a Leo. So. See, Megadong? We're all thinking the same thing. We just need to figure out a way to, like, actually, like... Oh, no, see? Leo fell and, like, Raph... This is so annoying. Actually, let me try... Okay. Megadong, let me do something. Thundercats. How... I really wanted to get the 2011 sword because one of my... Is he... No, I'll just refer to him as a cousin. One of my cousins actually had it and such. All of this will get canceled? Oh, here, let me try... There won't be episode 2 of the podcast when Tox doesn't host. Let me try something. There. Because honestly, you guys are getting too ahead of me. But we can try to do something. Anyways, the last thing I got was literally the last, like, jeez, I warmed it up with my laptop. Oh my gosh. I thought this was a digipack, but apparently this is the worst new form of album SM has created. This is called the poster version. I think idea-wise it's interesting, but like the layout is so bad. Like the booklets are just like all the inclusions are just randomly in one flap, and then like the CD is just in here. What is this? The like like honestly, the poster's pretty neat. Like the poster idea is cool. I was not expecting this. This is actually really cool. I just don't like the entire like way that like the things are in there and such. And I guess this is going to be the only way I get the tabloid concept pictures, I guess. Honestly, these are my least favorite of the concept images. But like, I don't know. It's weird that Walmart doesn't have their own exclusive in their store anymore. But like, I don't know. I don't like this. And like, I didn't even realize this either. But like, I think I saw it after the page through. But like, the stickers are all randomized because I was like, I kind of figured because I have 2 till we meet agains. So I was just like, this is definitely randomized. And like, I mean, like, these are neat. Like, you know, we can do stuff like this. Like, just go up there. Go up there and just like that. What is this? Is it like a blue contact or what? But it's just like, I don't know. This version's a mess. I don't like it. And apparently they did it with fact check, and it's just like, I don't like this. Well, yeah, of course you're supposed to. Well, like, yeah, I get like you're supposed to put it up on the wall. Yeah, that's what we'll. That's what we will do. But it's just like I think the idea of it is interesting. I just don't like how. I don't like how the inclusions are just like, this is such a stupid way of packing a CD. Like, why is it not even sleeved in the first place? And what they're. This is definitely going to be one of the versions in whatever drama is. Yeah, Megadong I did for the most part. he didn't think it was successful, but he at least what was it? He at least appreciated that you stuck around. Giant version. Cause what? Like the photo card I got with that one was what? No, I know which photo card it was. I just need to actually find it, but it was. I at least got this Giselle, because like from what I saw, all the poster versions have the majority of them are salty and sweet, except for Ning Ning or Winter. No, I think it was Ning Ning. She was the only one that was not in salty and sweet attire, which was upsetting. But like, oh well. But I mean, hey, it at least breaks my Karina curse of just common Karina, the most expensive Karina, and the second most expensive Karina. So there goes that. But yeah, obviously let's get to this. So like obviously we're doing a solo Soto Chronicle build stream because I think we would have done Zryken and I would have done this together, but then he shot down the idea when I brought it up. Like back then, because I was like when the Memorial Edition Don't Year arrived, I reminded him like, hey, like this set came out. Like we can probably try to like do a stream together. And he's like, yeah, we would just let it build on and such. So like that's what we were gonna do initially, but then he did his soul stream, which I did tell him like he should probably do, but like he did it immediately and it was just like, oh, okay. So this is the Ryuki Kamen Rider Oja set. So this is the set comprising of Oja Survive and Oja Blank Form. Obviously, this was technically the only merchandise you can get for Outsiders Episode 1 because the merch for Episode 2 is now out. How much for the binder? The binder I think was $12. I think. Maybe. Yeah, wait, I forgot about this. I need to solve this. I mean, he's in the same proportions as the original mold. So, but let me get the QR code first, because I can't do that on my other phone because I busted that camera. So let me just get the QR code very quickly. Where's my QR code scanner? Let me send this to myself through. What? I have to log in again? Why? Oh my gosh, I've had the name wrong the entire time. What am I doing? I need to send it to myself. Apologize if there's duplication. I'll fix that. I just want to get this PDF over with. Also, jeez, okay. Let me fix this. Am I fine? Are we fine? Okay, yeah, we are. But go down. What's Rush Duel? Why is Revit Festival trending? We're not in the Revit Festival anymore. So I was like, what is CSM 146? They're not that far. Okay, there we got the PDF up. Okay, so Oja Survive is first, and then Oja Blank Form. So, all right. It's the anime with kids. There's kids in Yu-Gi-Oh! And a different way of playing. All right. So this is like basically for now the last ever Soto I'm ever getting because Soto's just been a disappointment. And it's just like, I don't know, Zryken just can't accept that. I mean, like, I'll at least admit Soto's doing a lot better now. Like, they're actually catching up. But like, I don't know. Like Soto's just been in a rough patch. These like, I think I guess Soto overshot their or I guess they overachieved in a way. Which is just like, it's definitely upsetting because it's just like, obviously Geese was promising, but then it just fumbled. All right, so yeah, this is pretty average. This is pretty average. And this is kind of like, obviously I get it, but this is honestly like my least favorite part of Ojo Survive. I don't like how it's just, I don't like how the, what was this visor called? But like, I don't know. It's just like, I kind of would have preferred if he had his own unique visor. And not just a drag visor survive. What coping? I'm not coping anything. Okay, so they want me to literally just... I thought this literally just said, oh, just strike. I was like, what? So, yeah, I think they want me to actually remove this. Because I think for the most part, he's actually pretty, like, decent and such. Like, proportion, well, not proportion, like, just, you know, all the detail that's needed is there. But then, what? This is the chin. See, this is where I wish the premium boxes were actually like painted, not painted, but like colored. Because it's just weird to not have a color reference. Because it's like, what? What am I supposed to refer to in colors then? This is definitely interesting how it's done. Let me actually turn it up like such. Are these the arms? Where's 3 and 4? I want 3 and 4. All right, yeah, these are. So you just simply. All right, yeah, it's one of these stickers where you have to like kind of just let it. Sit like this. Yeah, and this is just. Oh my gosh. This is very riveting. So, it's like the issue is just trying to like actually align this, so then it'll actually go here properly, but then it just, and that's fine. I don't know why this is reminding me a lot of Lightning Hornets, like chess piece. Cause like, I mean, that's what I at least appreciate for the most part with all the outsider suits. They've been original for the most part. The only one that wasn't was Disaster. But other than that, like all the rest are like actually like based off of like things that are existing within that world or that series. Yeah, this sticker is just, these color stickers are really weird. You want you to get in places that technically are not viable unless you're supposed to it seems like I'm doing it correctly. It depends on the sticker. I think Zryken lost a sticker. I think if I remember. But if it's something like if it's something like this, you shouldn't lose it. Like the only thing I don't really like with the numbering system of these is just I don't like how all over the place they are, because it's just like this piece first and then move on to this piece, so then I don't have to work on both of these at the same time. And I skipped a number. All right. See, this is what I mean. Like, why are you making me? Like, I was almost done with the front. Why are you making me go back here just to simply put this sticker on? Okay, yeah, I see how this is. So, like, obviously, because they painted all this gold, even though it's not supposed to be gold, you have to put it over there. Just putting stickers over paint is weird because it just, it adds like an uncertainty to it because it's just like, are you sure I'm supposed to like? Because it's just like, are you supposed to cover this? Like, I don't know. But what is this now? The shoulder pads? I guess we're on the shoulders now. Yeah, this definitely. Well, okay. I at least appreciate these are like the exact same sticker. So then I don't have to worry about like, oh gee, like it has to be this specific side, or like it has to be this specific side. I mean, at least we're getting Ultra Survive done first, because then hopefully Ultra Blink Form will be a breeze, but I don't know, Ultra Blink Form is still a weird choice, but it's what the people wanted. Here, because the thing is that I think it's probably better. Oh gosh, I messed up the bottom, but it's probably better just to have the back side done, so then you can. Yeah, this sticker is actually not placed in well because now I actually have a gap. Great. Because, well, see, because you can see here, I ripped the sticker, but like it's fine because you just had to mask that. Just gotta make sure to mask that seam. Off like so. So then it doesn't look ripped and it looks natural. That's what being natural is called. So okay, so it seems like I am done with the chest piece, so that's good. But what is this for? 13. This is for the hand? What? Oh, I guess I see it. Yeah, I see this. So you just got to wrap it like so, even though it's not even, you did it. Again, I apologize for just how uneven all of this is. What? He has red on him? What? Not why, but like, where? Alright, that again, that's a passable job. At least. And then, woohoo, these are the same stickers, so we don't have to worry about anything. That's off-centered, but no. 16 and 17? Is this the chess again, or what? Because again, I don't recognize why there's red, and I forgot that I needed to actually remove those. I forgot I needed to actually remove the hands. Because I think these hands are specifically for Oja. The card holding hands. Okay, these. Okay, no. I think it was only the. Which hands were the ones that were actually PVC? What are you talking about? Where would... Yeah, see, I don't get this. Why would you direct me to do this now? Just... You should have just told me earlier, so then we could have done it already. There's just no point. There. And then we gotta get the V buckle, which I feel like this was completely... No. Okay. I think this is how the V buckle was done. It's been a while. I don't remember, honestly. Hello, Toku Punk. Exactly, Elf Rock. It was nothing. So, I guess to not have that, let's see. Well, I mean, again, we would just converse whatever's the first thing someone says. Oh wait, I get this. I forgot. This is the accessory for the drag. Not the drag visor, but the I don't remember like the name of his visor because it's... I have to align this because they actually do have a line. So just gotta make sure that actually goes through. Oh, geez, wait, why? Okay. Gotta get this line through. Again, I suck at this. This is literally the same proportion. But okay, yeah, so this is technically the only way to actually have him like be wider, but all right, and then put the V buckle on. What? Wait, this is interesting. With I don't remember this. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. It's literally just because I guess with mine, or I guess in general with this set, they didn't paint the sides. Because I was like, wait, it's making this like weird mirrory effect. But it's like, no, that's the black plastic. They didn't paint the sides. Oh, okay. So I guess we're doing hands. Why are we doing hands now? Well, I guess because this is what technically would be box one, I guess. Well, alright. What hands are what? The open hands. No. Okay, so. How many 22s are there? 3. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, the open hand is the only one that doesn't use. Like, that's why I always have to remember. Like, just. The hands are in the same positions. It's just. The open hands are like, or the splayed open hands are like the only ones where like they actually matter. But again, it's just, I feel like Just Survive should have gotten a better visor. It's just like, because like that cane is like just, that's just very iconic with him. So like I don't get why you wouldn't adapt that. Cuz it's just weird that Just Survive is just an entire just not entirely, but like I think just equipment wise, it's weird that he gets a retooled weapon, but then like you get things like Garen King form that actually got his own King Rouser. So it's just like it's weird because it's just like that because that like obviously Garen King form is like my favorite of the like outsider forms we've gotten. Even though I don't know the stance of what like I guess I don't know his like stance on things, but it's just like it's still cool nonetheless. Because now basically at this point we're just waiting on things for Juga and Punk Jack. Because at least Win will finally get a form. All right. Yeah, that sounds right. I was going to send you these. Like I definitely do see that because Oja Survive suit wise is pretty fine. Just the the visor is just a retool, and then Disaster honestly like yeah like obviously I'll have to admit like Disaster probably has to be my least favorite, but that's just because like his like he's just I don't really get what they're going for with Disaster because it's just like excuse me I just don't think it really falls through his like, I don't know, I guess design philosophy. Cause I know it's just, hey, like we're gonna write her up this ass, but like, cause like I think they like purposely like I get they made it ninja theme. No, okay, gosh, but they made it ninja theme obviously to tie into Ren, which makes sense. Like it makes sense to have a form that kind of accommodate that like I don't know, it's like in some way hit like represents his unity of his rivalry with Ren. I guess in that sense, like, and I think they did what they could. They definitely did what they could. But like I don't know, like I guess it's just it somehow got topped by Bronze Drive. Because Bronze Drive is always just kind of funny. How do you put this on? Oh. Cause well, yeah, because I'm not counting because like you can't like I guess people will, but like I don't count Genmusu or Thousand Arc as outsider forms because obviously they were done before outsiders. And it's just like yeah, those two forms are like they're fine because it's just like first of all with at least with Thousand Arc, it's like cool. Thouser finally got a power up. Like, it's it's not something I'm like overall like obviously like honestly it's probably the best it's probably the second best of the arc suits because I don't really like the arc suits at all. But like what happened with this? But it's just like it's like they're pretty neat and like obviously Gen Muso is just something we kind of expected, so yeah, he's coming out pretty well. But what hand did he hold the visor with? Zane. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, Zane's pretty neat. I don't know. I just think Zane could. I think they could have played off more of him actually utilizing more gimmicks, even though it's just like I know it doesn't make sense. I think it's kind. I think, in my opinion, it's kind of unfortunate that he's basically a 0-1 Rider because I think that's what he has to be categorized under. But yeah, like because I think that's probably supposed to be the whole point of just like Outsiders is gonna be like ramping up next year, but like apparently like not apparently, but like I know that I already worked that one. He's not Decade 2.0. That's legend. Get your facts right. Check the facts out, wrong. I finally actually heard a little bit of that song on Superstar. I can't believe it's actually a good 127 title track. Like I haven't heard it in full, but it's just like, wow, this is actually a good it's potentially a good song. Oh, great. This is so weirdly done, but I don't know. Like, okay, like I kind of take it back. Like, I get why they made Venom Snaker the Drag Visor Zavai, like why they would retool it in the first place. It's literally just because they're both the same model, so of course they would. And this is weird, but like they literally get so okay. I guess that's definitely interesting this time. So this time they actually give you the jaw piece on the sword vent. Because I don't think that was the case last time. Oh well, we would do the jaw right away. But like obviously like with I guess back to Outsiders, like obviously I'm not even caught up at all. I haven't even seen the presidents yet because obviously I've yet to finish 01. But I think Outsiders was interesting from the start. Like as a concept, it's interesting from a start. From the as a concept, it's interesting. And like in a way, I get it's basically Ryder's way of trying to compete with like Ultra Galaxy Fight, I guess. What I need to actually finish reading that, but I just because like the whole so like because we knew Outsiders as like, hey, this is going to be the thing that's going to like actually explain all these loose ends and such, and it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty neat. But then they don't do that. They add in more questions. That's how I feel with some writers. I definitely feel that. Because there's just some suits that like I don't necessarily hate them. I just don't care for their existence. I think Espada is like a good example of just like his suit, his entire he kind of just exists. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm not supposed to. I mean, I could. I mean, I think Legend's fun. I kind of wish they took a different route with like, oh yeah, let's just two Kaiserify Decade. But I think it's a fun trend they're doing. It's just like obviously in most cases it's just that Sentai would do it better. Oh right. 28. Wait, where did oh all right. I don't recall this sticker. This is definitely a weird sticker ball, right? And the sword. This prop. Yeah. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is probably why you should have put. Well, I mean, the instruction sheet wants you to put this on first, but like, I think it would have been better to put it on, or put it on after. No, put it on before these, so then the sticker would actually overlap. And of course, I forgot the side stickers. I mean, I guess at least the blend. I'm just not going to be able to frame these properly. So this goes on this side. Wasn't the I'm pretty sure they're going to what, according to the leaks or the trademarks, we should be getting the CSM for the Zavai soon, even though I don't think it would kind of make sense at this point because it's just like Outsiders is already done, or Oja's time is already done. So like, there's, I guess the relevancy of it is kind of pointless, and it's just because I assume they're gonna just focus all. I'm dumb. This thing literally has groups for this thing, doesn't? Well, like, like I assume that they're just gonna try to pour all their resources in Fies. Because it's just like that's why this Genesis driver was more just like, hey, like cool, like this thing exists. Yeah, okay. This is definitely interesting. They want me to like obviously overlap this with the black. Like obviously I would really like to own. Wow, they have infrared edges. Like I think owning Ryuki CSM would be cool. But like, I think at this point I'll probably just have to only. I think CSM wise, I'll only. It's kind of the thing of just like it's probably better only to like splurge on one entire line than like multiple series. Because just like you're gonna have to deal with having so much big boxes. How? Oh, this is not it. That's a card holding hand. Where is? Did he? What? How? How does he hold this? All right, I'm back. Yeah, of course. But like Elfrock, to make literally like to make a CSM-01 driver, just get the high spec straps and the memorial sets. That's basically it. Because like the memorial sets are already CSM enough. But like other than that, like I generally find it weird how yeah, this set is weird because this doesn't have PVC hands. Like that's actually weird. Because you're supposed to have those. Is this one it? Wait, which one is it? Which card does this go to? Okay, like do I even remember actually applying these hands on? I don't I don't recall actually applying the card hands or not the card hands, but like the card stickers. But I think I'm only doing it for this sake because there's only two cards. There's two cards, so it's just like, yeah, of course that it's only just going to be the one. Because then I think this one they said was supposed to be for Oja. I at least appreciate that. What I don't remember what the Venom Sneaker bike was called, but like I at least appreciate it transformed into a bike. I don't get why it does that. But let's... Yeah, so this is for... Yeah. Anyways, just stick these hands like so. Because we don't need him to hold any cards. And we need a way to... Jeez. We need to find a way to peg this hand into somewhere. But yeah, so here we are with Just Survive. He's pretty cool. he's pretty on par. Like he's like they actually did something to him. And like, you know, he's not that bad. He wasn't that bad putting together and such, so what a relief. Because obviously I have to dig out for the other Ojo. So this one obviously is Oja blank form. Because why not? Because so our blank tie. So luckily, unlike Ryuki blank form, we don't have to deal with accessories. And he only just... Alright. How did they position him over? Like, this is generally just... I never agreed with this choice. So basically, for anyone wondering what, yippee. So like, for anyone wondering why we have Oja blank form, it's because he got voted for. Because when was it Geats? Well, for the 5th anniversary of Soto, they ran a poll to determine. They ran 2 polls. The first one was to determine which Soto figures would get re-released. The second one was which Soto figures that they've never done within the series they've done should get figures for. And basically, after like half a year of not getting anything, they were finally like, hey guys, we finally are doing something from the polls. Here's Oja blank form. And it was just like, alright, I guess that's cool. like it's interesting. Because it's just I forgot how this was done. Like it's definitely interesting, but it's just like this is like I get why people want it, but it's just like there are like other better contenders. But you know, people like it's cool at least that we find that there's at least some representation of it. But it's weird. Because then like the second one they did, am I jumping to the arms right away? No? Okay. Because initially, I was actually worried about picking up this set because I thought they were going to literally make you have to buy this set just for a new Oja. But thank gosh that it was just these two, because it's just like, I do not want another Oja all because of this set being premium. Like, this is like a valid, like, set to make premium just because it's like, obviously, they're already done with the Ryuki run and such. And, like, literally, like, I don't know. I wish the team was more open, but now they're not anymore. Because it's just like, they're not really public about the poll results because we've only seen we've only seen 4 results now. Because this was the first Oja blank form was on the side of, hey, this is a figure that people wanted. Disaster was, hey, this is a figure people wanted release. And then that O's set they randomly decided to do is a hybrid of like, hey, here's Aqua finally. And then, hey, here's Tajidor, but improved. Which is just like, I don't know. I feel like it removes the entire point of hey, like, what figures do you want like re-release? Because we're under the contention of, oh, they're going to be re-released in their original form. But now, because of the fact they're like improving them, it's like it defeats the whole point of releasing it because it's not a re-release because you're improving on it. I'm not even looking at the instructions at this point. I don't get this. Why are you making me do all these out of order? I just hope they actually put out some. Well, I just hope they actually like out of the selection that like, because like the thing is that like when I voted, I knew to be courteous of the team, of just being like, okay, like I didn't want to vote for something that was like that actually required them to do like an entirely new mold. I wanted to be easy on them and just be like, let's just pick one that like that'll like that they only have to do like a rate, like they have to like slightly repaint or just doing a new color and such. And like obviously besides the manhole, because obviously like for the sake of the memes, just vote for the manhole. But I assume people were just like not that. Which is why Soto has become now backed up. Which is just very unfortunate. Because basically that homework poll, I guess, was the downfall of Soto. Which again is just super unfortunate. I forget how they split the sticker, but it's, at least it's like that and not just one entire sticker, even though it's categorized under the same number. Because now the issue is just actually trying to align it. Weird. Yippee, it's over. We literally overlapped. Honestly, that's why just the other like candy toy teams are just a lot. I mean, that's at least like we got Yudo that's thriving right now. I'm happy for Yudo. They're at their saber moment. That's why I'm like Zryken keeps asking like whether or not he should like pick up like the Udos for King Ultra. I'm just like, yeah, go for it. Like they're pretty good, like they're pretty decent in the first place. I don't know why he had to slander me about the fact that I didn't want them or like that I didn't like the suits. Like I already have Papillon Ultra as a vinyl. I'm good enough. Like this is good enough for me. With both Papillon and Geats. It's just like I get you want to pity me, but it's just like I'm good enough with these vinyls. What am I supposed to do? The leg. Because he's trying to pity me with oneness and the pawn, all because I was like playing with the idea. And it's just like now I feel bad. Because just like with the Geats line, it's just like, you know what? Just like, yeah, just let him have his like fun with it. Because obviously it's like it's something more appealing to him than me. Because for me, I don't want to deal with like I wanted a Geats figure that didn't have a gimmick. Because so then I don't have to feel the need of getting that gimmick or having to buy into the gimmick. All because like it's just like I just want the one figure. And it's like vinyls are perfect for that. Because it's just like, yeah, you can't do much with it, but it's just like, hey, it's just a visual representation of something I like. Or a thing I think is neat. I'm surprisingly doing really well on this sticker. Wow. I did really well. What else is left? The collar? I didn't finish the why? Why would you make me do this now? After I just did the legs? We should have finished this first. Also, I already forgot about the fact that Soto is now just doing premium sets for every release, which is kind of ridiculous, but I get they need to recoup, I guess, whatever losses. they need to recoup their losses, I guess. Which is unfortunate, but I don't know. It's just I think for those that want consistency, then like the premium sets are definitely not worth it. Because at this point, you're only getting the premium sets to actually have the stands. Because that's basically like the only way you're getting the stands now is if you buy the premium sets. But at least the premium sets are getting co-released. Like, it's the quickest turnaround I've seen for a premium Bandai item. Because at least the premium sets are, I think, getting released a month after each set. So that's neat. But I think the recent premium sets definitely show that they're not worth it because they don't even have like they don't even have all of the accessories that the retail sets have. So like you're still better off just getting the retail sets, especially because like I get it because they at least they've been open about having more options for people to obtain figures, but it's just like because of like the recent issue of them just because of the recent issue of just things not being stocked up. Why are these hands different now? Oh, I mean, I get it. But like other than that, like yeah, in some cases, like obviously they look a lot better, but it's just like I think it's more annoying that they're doing the premium sets with Geats because it's just like obviously the Geats figures never had that in the first place. So it's just like, why would you introduce this now for a series that like never had this? Because I think it would have been just fine if it was the Gotcha Art figures, but because they're throwing the Geats figures in, it has that inconsistency. Because now you have good looking Geats figures are good-looking gotcha or Geats figures that don't go well with your gotcha or with your Geats figures. I mean, this is like content. I guess a like thing that like this statement like I guess is the thing that like I get Zryken and I heavily disagree on. Because obviously he's like pro modeler, so of course he's going to use modeling tools to put these things together and such. So like he'll go through the effort of like use a filer and what is this called? It literally is called a nipper. I thought that was just a. I didn't know it was actually called a nipper. But like he'll like use stuff like that for like these things like this, and it's like, you're like overachieving this thing, like you're like, I get it, but it's just like this is a kid's line. Like Soto is literally made for kids, so like it's literally made so like kids can actually put it together. Of course, kids are not like obviously some kids are probably gonna actually have like. I'm just gonna have Oja dying. There, I'm just gonna have him like. Here's Ultra Blank form. But it's just like, Soto's like what are made so like kids can actually like put these things together on the fly and like pretty quickly and such. So it's just like they've literally made it so like it's easy to like, twist the like accessories out of the sprue. Not the sprue kits, the runners and such. Like they made it accessible for kids. Like obviously this is Soto Chronicle. Soto Chronicle is obviously intended for adults. That's why it's 15 plus and such. And it's like I get what Soto Chronicle. It's like, yeah, I should probably be like doing like the professional modeling stuff. But it's just like it's still made in the same like obviously some specs are like upscaled. But it's obviously still made to be like easily like put together. Like it's obviously made just to be like very easy to like put together and such. But like other than that, like I think it should like people should be allowed to put things however they want. like if you want to like use a hammer and drill, yeah, go for it. Now, where do I even put this box? Because everything else is kind of like in storage. Let me find my. There it is. So. Yeah, I didn't even. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even use the card hands, but so here he is. Here is Oja. He's kind of. Yeah, okay. That's definitely. That's what I kind of figured. So. Yeah, like he's all right for. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So they updated the stands definitely because this is using the stands they were using up to Saber because these are the Revice stands and such. So But yeah, my Oja Blink form is very wobbly, which I guess makes sense. But you know, having the two stamped side by side is pretty neat overall. Yeah, okay. So definitely like obviously I think in some cases it is kind of disappointing just like how some things are done, just like the shoulders on this, like obviously I guess it's the sacrifice of like the premium figures of just like, because again you're basically, because of the fact they're just basically one body. Like example here, the shoulders are completely painted, but for both of these you have to apply a sticker on for, and that goes with the gauntlets too. Because I think here, yeah, the gauntlets here are fully painted, while for here they're like fully, the arms are like fully sticker. And then the legs here too are now fully sticker. But honestly, I think I kind of prefer that over having to deal with stuff like this where I clearly misaligned it and such. But yeah, as you can see from here, yeah, I didn't even use the card stickers. No wonder why I felt weird putting them on. But again, like I think it's fine with this set just because there's only 2 card stickers. Yeah, okay. So no wonder why this sticker felt odd. This wasn't even a sticker initially. Only this was a sticker. So like the chest, yeah. So the chest stickers here are the same. But like obviously all the silver is now new stickers and such. And then wow, that's actually interesting too. So geez. The crest up here became a sticker. So it's just kind of like I don't know. I think with Oja Survive, obviously you gotta like at least let it slide just a bit. But with blank form, like yeah, it's just kind of like I don't know. I guess it kind of proves that like just it is just more like they should have just like I don't know. But, like I mean, it's literally just more of like yeah, like obviously just in a way, and an $8 figure has more applications than a $50 set, I believe. Because it's just like at this point, it's just like, yeah, what are you paying for? Like, because this should have just been for 2 figures. This should have been at least $35 at best. But like obviously you have to deal with the premiumness of it, but it's just like, well, what premium value are you paying for if you have to do more for it? Like, so this is like a valid argument of like premium solos, because it's just like the shoulders, like I mean I wouldn't have even mind if I had to only do the gold trim, but I had to do the entirety of this shoulder. And same with this. like I get it's cheaper to do. I get it. Like it's just cheaper to produce these things as a sticker rather than like actually doing the full on details of it. Because like at least with like Oja Survive, I appreciate what they got out of it. Because, like, again, Ultra Survive came out really nicely and such. And if we were to pull out the rest, because Night Survive is falling apart. Yeah, Night Survive is like falling apart severely. My Ryuki is also just kind of tired. Jeez. Alright. Never mind. I guess we can't pull. We're not going to be able to pull any of these figures out. Because they're not in the greatest shape. Sorry, Araya. Okay, this is actually really interesting. So. No, great. Ryuki is falling apart, but. Yeah, here's Ryuki blank form, and here's Oja blank form. I actually think I never realized that. They got the shading of Ryuki blank form kind of like really wrong. Because this is the shade that it should have been, because even the Dragonite figure, like, this is basically, I guess, the evolution. Or just basically, let's do it like that. So this is basically the more accurate tone it should have been. This is like a nice in between. This one's definitely too dark. Which, like, yeah. Let me check something. But obviously, this is kind of neural, because this is basically the entire Revice line of them just basically putting out figures in the wrong colors, just because of how muddy the concept art was. But yeah. I don't want to go to the studio. I'm just checking something. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But I definitely like this tone of blue more for blank form, because this tone is definitely more Ryuki blank form. So I definitely appreciate this. Other than that, like, what's cool? Like, it's cool that we're finally completely done with Ryuki for now. I don't have alternative. I only made myself alternative 0. But other than that, I did not miss anything. Yay. Now what do we do? Because, well, first of all, like, I'm probably just going to... We are going to... Well, then again, like, I still have yet to actually tweet out the fact that I put together Fang Joker. But yeah, like, again, like, Ojo Survived came out really well. I really like Ojo Survived. Oh gosh. Did I... Wait. Did I mess this up? Let me fix this. Did I fix it? I can't tell. I can't tell if... Oh. This is a good time to actually look at the playback. Seems pretty good. Alright. So I don't need this PDF because I didn't even use the PDF. Alright, everyone. Let's do a check-in. Who is still here while I put these 2 away? Or while I put these 3 away? Oh, great. The trash. Oh. Okay, wait. I can show this off, I think. Just you, Elf Rock, okay. Because I forgot. So I got these yesterday because these were the other things I got with my mic, but I got myself more of these stands. So what is this? Wait. 15. So yeah, I got myself 30 more of these. So then we could obviously actually start doing, I don't know. Well, I mean, the first thing is that I didn't even get to like no, that's bad. I didn't even get to actually work on. Here are the other 15. I think I have at least 10. I don't remember. Left. One empty. Okay, so So this is the okay. So this was the previous amount I had left. Such. But what I was going to say was that like I haven't even like Like, I still have yet to, like, actually touch this entire, like, all of these and such. Because, like, we don't have black ink. Because we wasted all of our black ink. We wasted so much paper. We wasted so much black ink on things that wouldn't even work. Things that just weren't even sized properly. Which is like, obviously I took blame for it because it's just like I wasted so much paper. I wasted so much ink. So it's just like, yeah, of course I can't do it. Which one can we pull up? Here, let's play with this again. Let's... Wait, so here, anyone like that will actually respond. Gosh darn it, Wendy, get up. Like, which, oh jeez, which variant? The normal version or the Quanya, the light of Quanya version? Which version should we go with? You know, like, speaking of the Gotchard cards, I finally organized them for Zryken. Because he wouldn't do it. Or like when he did, he just did it wrong. Like, when he like, because what I don't remember which stream, but like, no, it was the yokai medals. Because like when he made the comment of like, oh yeah, like Ryder's just gonna like loom over me again and organize. The only reason why that ended up happening was because like I literally told him that I was gonna do it. But then he ended up just doing it. So it's just like, I just wasted my entire time just standing because it's just like, I literally told him that I was going to do it. But then he was just like, well, like, and then he just decided to do it. Even though he had other things to do. It's just like, Zryken's always wrong. The light version. Alright. Alright. Everyone, what if here's Karina in the Geert Dollinger? Oops. Come on! Woohoo! We summoned Karina. We might as well. We can just do them all. Like... What? 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 Alright. That's not it. Here's Winter. That was fake Ning Ning. Sorry. This is real Ning Ning. Oh my gosh, read! Look at the light of Kwanya. Goofy toy. All of you guys are goofy. Who would have the sword? Wait, no, it would be Winter. Of course Winter will have a sword. It's just we already did her, so here we'll use this Sugi. Unless this still wants to read incorrectly. Monster Sugi, if it still doesn't want to read. Or if it actually... Like... Here, what is this? Was it this mode? I don't remember. Wait. Oh, now you don't. Now you want to work properly? No. Oh, jeez. Wait, I should have turned on the BGM mode. Oh my gosh. Sugi's funny. She will be a ninja. Okay. For what? There's going to be a King Odger sound in the Dawn Blaster. So we don't need to overcompensate. See, like, if Monster Sugi works, then what about Monster Irene? Like, because these gears... What? These aren't supposed to work in here. The Queendom gears and the monster gears are not supposed to work. Gee, what is Joy gonna do? What? Like, I know that these ones are based off of the Kikai sides, but like, come on. Well, I mean, we can play this. No, that's not it. Where is it? I guess that's... Work, Wendy! Work! Queendom Shoe God Souls? How? How are we supposed to do that? At that point, we're gonna have to... LF Rock, let's just speak, like, the song's good though. That's honestly one of the better songs that exist. Or title track wise. All of Red Velvet is Senpaijers. Or all of these are Senpaijers. Come on. Well, like, see, I mean, if you have to, like, okay, like, I guess who would you throw? I was gonna say, we're gonna throw Irene and Shugadam. This wouldn't have been a Senpaiger. That's enough with this thing. I was supposed to put this thing in storage, but then I never did. But generally, like, how... What would you do with, like, Shoe God Souls? Because, like, that... I mean, that's gonna be pretty intensive. Because I was gonna say, like... What? I will, like, Megadon, I do that, and he gets upset. I tell him how much, like, you appreciate his content, and he just lashes out. You can assign each group a bug. That would be interesting. But what... Has there been bugs in Red Velvet? Besides, like, the spider from #Cookie Jar? See, Megadong, you get it. Because I would say Espo would be a lotus, or like a locust of some kind. Because like obviously it's more easier to do it individually than like, or to like pin things out individually than like together and such. But yeah. Man, that would be fun. But like, I don't know. The issue is just how. Because it's just like, how do we point? Like, I mean, I guess I know how to do it. Like, how we would do it. I would just simply like send the link of the video in the description, and like all of us guess like that. But like, other than that, like, yeah. But oh yeah, Elf Rock. I know that like yeah, obviously, yeah. Because my sister and I my sister and I play them. That's why she suggested it. Like, wait, let me see if I got okay. Zimzobeam. Wait, can I see? I wish I never clipped that. Let's put. Wait, let's clip. What's?
I won't accept it. You're mine.
두 분은 맞아?
This not cute, Wendy.
뭐야?
I think it's cute.
I'm not 닝닝. I'm Winter.
Is there anything else I've been wanting to show off that I haven't in the stream yet? Because again, it's just like I generally like this. I think I've said it already. Like this stream is just kind of a throwaway stream because it's just like obviously I wanted to stream for the month. I wanted to stream, but it's just like we don't have anything to actually cover, which is why it's just like okay, I'll put together the Oja set. Like other than that, it's just like have I shown? Well, I've like because these have already gotten videos for, but I just want to actually like, jeez, I just actually want to talk about them. Like, first of all, when I mentioned like when I put together Fang Joker, I literally said that it scaled with the Lightning Collection figure, but that's just because like I just had these two. I've had these two paired up for all this time and such, and it's like, you know, I really like this figure because it's just like obviously like they're finally doing like they finally did a team I actually wanted. I still have yet to actually dig through my bin for the original figure because I actually do want to do a comparison from the figure all the way back like what now almost 15 years ago. But then like, you know, it's just like Summer's pretty neat overall and such. So I've just kind of had her in this pose. Oh, jeez. She's gonna fall. The only thing I don't like about it is just The accessory. The accessory is dumb. You can't even put it on the nitro saber. Oh, jeez. Megadon, wait. Yeah. I only have the figures. I only have the Core 5 and the Megazord. But like I would really like to have the entire lineup, but it's gonna be expensive. Is a laser Megadon like so? Here, hear me out on this. You see how this is a square peg or a square hole, and this is a rounded hole. How are you supposed to actually peg those in together and such? Like, yes, I get it's just like an explosion like that. But if I were to take Alien White and take her sword, as you can see, it actually fits. So it's just like, why weren't these for this and such? I don't get it. Anyways, back to the Gottfried stuff. Are you getting the smartphone or you mean the right Kenemy or the Chemi Riser? Like the spanner version of the Kenemy Riser? Is that what you mean? Because, like, again, I'm only assisting Zryken with a Gotchard. Okay, I get it. I'm only assisting him with Gotchard. So, like, I technically do have to keep up with the toy releases just so then, like, I can inform on him of, like, which things he wants to, like, actually get it. What the heck is this? Standby mode? Whoa. I didn't know I can actually access standby mode. What? Wait, so it has to be charging? I thought it had to be docked. Wow. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Whoa, wow. Wow. So many watch faces. Oh my gosh, it selects the picture for you? Wow. Okay, so that's how you access standby mode. You have to have it portrait mode, and then it has to be charged. I think the time's wrong, though. But wow. What? Only on Apple Arcade? Hello Kitty Island? Wow, okay, I'm sorry. Wait. Can I... Wait. No, don't tell me I'm stuck on standby mode. Oh no. Okay, wait, okay, we're back. Let me wait. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then that's fine, but like, I don't know, he didn't tell me that. What the heck happened? Was I talking about the Kenemy Riser? But yeah, like, you know, again, it's just like What is this? What? All right. But yeah, okay, like basically like with I mean I'm pretty sure it's just the camera. But what? Like I mean like basically with Gotthard, it's just literally just I think what Zryken's mostly, or what we at least talked about was like, I think he's just mostly. I think for out of the stuff for this month, I think he's getting like the blue panel thing and the Kenemy risers. I don't think he's getting anything that's getting released this week, unless he has to get the tornado for the card. But I don't think he will. I don't remember. But I know for sure for this month only it's mainly the Kenemy riser and the panels. Like basically he's I think from what we talked about, like he's getting anything that actually will read the cards for sure. And yeah, I saw Gold Mechanic. It's a lot more detailed than what we initially thought, because we were initially told that it was just we weren't told Gold Dash was actually a part of the combination. And plus, I thought it was an actual crab that was supposed to be the other card. Oh yeah, what? Oh, the legend. I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot Megaton because I just wanted to finish my previous statement. But I again like as opposed to Elith Rock, I think Legend is pretty neat. Just to have like a two Kaiser version of Decade and such. I just think we have to see more. We definitely have to see more actual official sources for Legend, because obviously we've been only going off of leaks and rumors for a while. What? Like, don't tell me you got her. Hi, current comment. Don't you dare delete these comments. I have proof. But yeah, like basically, like I'll just wait and see. Like I guess I'll say I'm kind of glad Legend isn't. I guess he will be in the show, but they're just introducing him in a special. And I apologize if I'm quiet. I mean, I think we were expecting anyone that was not Matsuhiro Inoue. Like, we were expecting anyone that wasn't him because, like, why would he come back to reprise his role? They didn't do that with Two Kaiser. Like, I think that's what we kind of like. That's what we knew. Like, Legend is literally just a Two Kaiser version of Decade, and it makes sense. But like I would really like to see where they go with toy wise, because like I do think it's cool that in a way like I guess the transformation devices for Gotchard are actually kind of like relegating themselves in like within a subcategory, like the Valorad slasher. Excuse me. That thing is only I think that thing only reads two categories: vehicles and ocelots or ocelot or something. Like well, it mainly only reads vehicles, but it can also read the ocelot category, but it just kind of treats it as the like other categories. But that category and specifically has its own like special standby. So I'm not going to be surprised if the Legend Driver. Well, I think it's actually cool that the Legend Driver will only specifically be programmed to read the Legend Rider cards and not anything else, because it will probably just do the same thing. It will probably just say like insect, animal, vehicle, stuff like that. They actually showed like obviously I don't know anything of Gotchard, so like Gotchard's like been the most offhand I've been, just because like, there's just no need for me to like actually keep up with the show. No, you don't. The Legend Rider cards are actually Elfrock. The Legend Rider cards are pretty cheap. Like the Right Academy cards are really cheap. Like all the categories? Well, like Elfrock, like you know, you basically just have to get like to get the base set of things. Like excluding the parallels, you need at least 3 boxes. 2 to 3 boxes. Because at this point, you really only get the boxes for the sake of the parallels. But like technically, yeah, you should get 3 boxes to be guaranteed like almost an entire set of Legend Riders. So then you only need to like find one singly and not have to do it. We ended up having to do it Zryken, where we just ended up getting like again, like luckily they're not that badly priced. So it's fine. Like the point that he was at, like it was fine getting singles, just because like they weren't that bad. But it would be like more better to just get a third box in case. Yeah, that's well, I think I think Deno and Hibiki we managed to get for like $3 to $4. O's we had to get for like $6. And build was $5. LF Rock, you need to introduce me to this marketplace. I guess speaking of that. Have I this is random, but like have I ever addressed like this? So like obviously like this is off topic, but like no, don't, man. So obviously like the beginning of this year, like we obviously got this like. Are you dead? I guess it's dead. What the heck? Oh no. Look at that. That's really weird. Alright. Oh, I'll just clean that up. Yes. Because, again, Zryken pointed this out, but like... So, the night brace... I never mentioned this, but like... So, to actually properly do the transformation, you have to press this here. And then do that. Look at those lights. And I guess it just... Oh, it's a switch. Alright. And then with the Meduse brace, you just... I mean, that's fun. The Meduse brace exploded. So that's great. My Meduse brace exploded. Like, look at that. Look at all of that battery acid. How? How? Now I have to make sure it's not on my hand. This Evo thruster is still pretty good though, and like the spark lens is pretty like because like they compare. It's just nice to have these two together and such. Oh, geez, don't inspect element. Yes. All right. Yeah, I did. I hope it's more like I know people are hoping for like a Reiwa Generations kind of movie, which I get. I don't know. I think it's 50-50. Because like I definitely kind of see it because it apparently they are making a big deal about the fact that it's like the 25th year of the like this iteration of Kamen Rider, or like of the Heisei and Reiwa era. Like I don't even know what they're calling it now because they can't call it like the 25th anniversary of like, well, technically it's the 25th anniversary of Heisei Riders, but like you can't collectively call that call it that because obviously we have 5 years of Reiwa. So I think it's possible that this movie might be a big deal, but I personally don't think it could be or it would be. Oops. Apparently I'm fine. But because like honestly, I think what I would prefer for a premise is just for I would rather prefer for it just to be another DGP game that just happens to involve the alchemists, or like that happens to have a game master that was a previous alchemist or something. Just so then we can actually have Gotchard as a GP writer. Because I don't know why they would not do that opportunity, or like why they wouldn't have the opportunity to do that again, because it's just like I thought that was actually, well, again, I haven't watched these movies, I've only skimmed through them, but like I think because I thought them having Revi and Vice actually be DGP writers is pretty cool. I don't get why they don't do that concept. Like I don't get why they didn't really play with that concept of like actually having previous writers in the form of like in like the form of the Desire Driver, because it's just like, yeah, like honestly it's fine that the Ryuki writers didn't, but like it, I kind of wish it was something they actually did more. I mean, Elf Rock, that's the Dimensionizer. No, that's the Legend Driver. Jeez, that's not good. Let me wash my hand quickly. All right. So yeah. What else is there? Because like I mean, like obviously, I think for most people, like people are obviously finding it weird that they haven't announced anything for the movie yet. Because, excuse me, just because like we didn't even get like a teaser. I think from what most people said, like we didn't even get a teaser at all for it, which might mean it's probably a big deal. Like, because what I recall, they've been doing teasers for the movies since Heisei Generation's final. And then, well, I mean, I would say only Heisei Generations Final and Heisei Generations Forever got teasers. I don't think Beyond Generations, no. Beyond Generations did get a teaser, or it did get like a teaser poster. And then Beyond Generations might have also. And then, like, obviously, we know that Movie Battle Royale obviously did, because that's where Geets leaked. So yeah, like obviously it is interesting that like we don't have a teaser for this crossover movie, but like again with the leak set or with the set photos, like we at least know something, or at least something's out there for it. But yeah, we'll probably conclude in like the next 10 minutes or so, because I'm willing to go up to 3. But if the momentum is down, then we might end it sooner. But other than that, I guess what I wanted to talk about something, but I don't remember what it was. But I think so. Definitely for sure. I think next month's stream, I genuinely don't know what it could be on. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. But because like I think what I had planned initially was that next month's stream could potentially be the return of Blazer. But at the same time, though, like, I kind of want to wait for the power-up items to, like, be a thing. And then, like, actually settle. I tried to look into... I'm trying to look into ways of like streaming my phone on. What is that supposed to be? Like I'm trying to find ways to like stream my phone to this. But like I think it's a thing that you need. I think you need like it says I need like Quick Movie or something. Like I need to get an Apple application just to do that or something. What's the point of installing a capture card to my phone? Yeah, Megadong. That's the like plan. Like I want to I want to wait for that. I want to wait for that to get released to do the next Blazer opening because I have what was it? Right now I have Tiga Power Type and Gashapon 2. That's all I have. And I have like and I finally finished Candy Toy Set 1 of Ultra Metals because I finally got Titus Fuma, Max, and Nexus 2 months ago. But other than that, what is this? Like, because an issue with Zryken's HLJ box, I wanted him to hold off until next month to ship it out. Like what? Because are we going to have to assume that the armor is coming out? What? I think we're going to have to assume the armor is coming out by the end of the month. So like, that means he has to like hold out to ship out his box for that long. But the issue is that he's with one of his items, he's already exceeded the like storage limit. And like technically, like, yeah, he's fine to do that. But it's just like because HLJ surprisingly doesn't charge you for that. But like, you know, I don't want to do it to the point it's like excessively like in there for long. So it's just like we're gonna have to like like ship it out like in next week alongside what is this? But- You're done, Rabbit Festival. This Irene is back. But like basically yeah, so it's just like I don't know if we're basically going to have to do it without the armor because I really want to like cuz then like what the lineup would be Tiga Power Type, Gashapon 2 and 3, Candy Toy 2. I still need to secure Candy Toy 2, but Toe Collectibles is never putting that thing back up, I guess. Sets. What sets do? 3, 4, 5, and 6? And I think we are getting a 7th set. And then, like, the armor. And such. Jeez. Nope, I guess we can't actually get that picture. Like, there's just no breathing room next year. Next year, next month. So much people are coming back or debuting. Let's see. Is there anything else left? But yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to keep some of those ideas, especially the game one. Yeah, I heard about it. Cause like, I mean, again, like, because I got the X Vinyl recently. Cause yeah, I reviewed it. I got the X Vinyl recently, and I was like, maybe I might actually buy into the figure arts for this, and then just pick up like the 2 armor sets because it's just like, you know, the cyber armor set and the ultimate zero armor set. But then they announced a new generation stars version that excludes the armor. It's just like, I don't know. Because it's just like, I never picked up any. I never had a Ultraman figure because Zryken had a bad experience with his Orb Origin. So he just doesn't want to pick those ones up and such. But other than that, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like I'm like waiting for them to do like something like I absolutely want. Because it's just like, surprisingly, Figure Arts hasn't done that in a while. Figure Arts hasn't done anything I've actually really like eager to like get. Sadly. Like, I guess that's like the sad case. Is just like there's not really any Figure Arts to look forward to, or even like Sotos to like look forward to, because it's just like no one's doing anything like I'm actually like eagerly wanting. Because it's just like, but the only Figure Arts I actually do want to still try to track down are just the Sentai ones. I want to get 2 Kaiser, and I want to get Zen Kaiser Black. Like, a Zen Kaiser Black is like surprisingly easy. You can get them on Amazon for like $60, which is like, yeah, for event exclusive, that's valid. 2 Kaiser I definitely do want. Just because like I honestly, for me, 2 Kaiser actually like I prefer 2 Kaiser so much more than the Go Kaiser suits. I never liked the Go Kaiser suits. Cause like after cause like honestly, we've had, to me personally, they had such a good like constant like from like I'll say Geki Ranger through like Ghost Sager was like a nice like linear like I guess like look of suits. Like of where like I've actually like I like Geki Ranger through like Ghost Sager. Like those are like main suits like I absolutely like and such. But then like Go Kaiser came around and was like I don't know, something about the Go Kaiser suits just kind of I don't really like. Like they're not my favorite like team to like look at or something like that. Like they're not my favorite team to like, you know, just I don't know. They're just not my favorite team like together. But with 2 Kaiser, because like first of all, I like how 2 Kaiser is still like just 2 Kaiser, despite being based off of the Go Kaisers, he's still his own individual being. And I appreciate that and such. And like just overall, I think the 2 Kaiser design just for me personally just filled out a lot more things that I felt was missing with the Go Kaiser designs, because I think it really did help that the 2 Kaiser suit did have that shoulder armor and such. But then like I don't know, it's like it's probably why like obviously like within like Super Mega Force, I didn't mind the Go Kaiser suits being power-ups because it's just like I because I prefer the Ghost Sager suits. So it's just like I don't mind if like obviously like I was fine when they had to gradually just transform straight into Super Mega mode. But it's just like I didn't mind when you had when they were in suit transforming straight into Super Mega for like Super Mega mode, because it's just like the One Piece is real. What do you mean? But like, you know, it's just like, what is that? Like, I think the Gokaiger design. I just think the Gokaiger design only works as like an individual ranger, or like, yeah, an individual member. I don't think it works as a team. Get much higher from what? What are we referring to? What is this now? What? It's back on standby mode? Oh my gosh, it transitions through the pictures? Oh my gosh. I can tap on it and it goes through my gallery? Wow. They're not pictures I want. Wow. Okay, can I please get out of this? I want to get out of this, please. Uh, do I have to unplug it or something? What? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's really interesting, but everyone loves Gokaiger. Megadon Gokai Green's my favorite from like design wise. He's probably my favorite of the team. I'm just saying that like I think in the individual aspect, I like seeing the Gokaigers individually. I think together they're not that great. I think that's what I mean. LF Rock, we don't even talk much about Sentai. What are you talking about? We only talked about them once. It was the fact that we like the same teams. But like, I don't know. Like, I guess also it's just because like Gokaigers at the time. Well, like I don't know. Like again, I Zryken didn't show me much of a lot of Sentai. He would typically only show me like the first episodes, and then like the Sixth Ranger debut. That's basically it. Worm or what do you like? What is wait? Is this an acronym? Like, is this supposed to be what you mean? Is that red velvet? Bokenger first episode? I I don't remember much of Bokenger. I don't know. It's just like, I mean, I always appreciate the Gokaiger suits actually being, going full in on like the pirate aesthetic and such. Well, I mean, how do you say it? I at least appreciate they definitely like did their thing of like actually standing out and such. But can I log? Okay, so like, let's log into Superstar. If like again, like I wish there was like again like one day. Zimzabim, Zimzabim. Yeah, of course they're pirates. What did you think? Like, what did you think I think of them as? Cooks? Do I have a sound? Do I at least have a sound? That's the closest we're going to have with the Zimzawigmi. Which means they look good together. I mean, like, maybe. It's like, I can't blame you for that, but it's just like, Geki Ranger through Ghost Sager was such a good lineup. And then, like, Gokaiger is just kind of like, I don't know. Again, it's probably just because of the fact, like, I didn't really, like, I just don't have that much of an attachment to Gokaiger. I knew of Gokaiger back when it was airing, but I didn't really know much else. So I guess that's my bad excuse. I just didn't grow up with. I'm just not that attached to them. But I'm more attached to like Two Kaiser and such. I thought that was another comment. That reminds me, I still like obviously I still have yet to pre-order the King Ulger Ranger key set, even though I should have because that has Kuryu Violet and obviously Yayoi's best girl. But honestly, I'm more excited for if they're gonna do a key set for next year because that's gonna have Kaku Ranger. And obviously, I want Kaku Ranger keys and such. Who doesn't want Kaku Ranger? Come on. This is the last day, and I just need that rhythm card. So but it's just what do we assume? No, not because the only two teams I know that are no, it's Decker. If there was going to be a 2024 Ranger key set, obviously it's Boon Boonger, Chucker Ranger, Decker Ranger. Jeez. RNG just hates me. That's like the thing with this year. It's just like it's not like last year where like I couldn't afford to like actually buy the packs every day. This year RNG just hates me. I couldn't finish two themes so far all because of RNG. It's stupid. What was the what was after Dynaman? Flashman? No, Bioman? Yeah, Bio. Okay, so I think people were right. 2024's Ranger Key lineup is actually going to be a big deal. Because it's going to comprise of a lot of popular Sentais. So it's Bioman, Cocker Ranger, Decker Ranger, Tokyuger, and Boon Boonger. I think I forgot a decade. Maybe. Whoops. This is the last call. If anyone has any last words. It's not. Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, of course it's not real yet. But. Well, if anyone has any last words, please speak them now before we conclude this stream. Because. What is this? Sure. What kind of last words is this, Elefrock? Because it's just like, well, okay, so like I've already stated already, like potentially. Megadong, have you even seen? Oh, okay. Let me get this up. Megadong, they already have Cosmic Fury up. Just wait. How does this work? You just go to present. And you click the date here. Zimzoning? Does anyone even know what that means? I purposely have not done the research on what Zimzilabim means, I think the closest I know is that it's apparently a magic word. Here, technically, it's a black magic spell? Alright. Share screen. It's like abracadabra. Wait. Shoot. Wait. No. That was nothing. You didn't see anything. Mute. I saw Prince. That wasn't Prince. That's Daigoro. In the 19th century magical spell found in Necrocomicon. The Necrocomicon. But yeah, I guess we'll end the stream off with this video because like I did not expect. Well, I mean like I wasn't expecting the traction it got, but at the same time though, I'm afraid of. Can I? Okay. At the same time though, I mean, I don't even know if we'll get claimed. So here, we'll end the stream on this. Maybe sometime I'll break it down. No, that's not my screen.
Cosmic fury, warfare in outer space. Time to save the human race. Warfare, Power Rangers, cosmic fury. Warfare, million miles away. Powers will illuminate. Warfare, Power Rangers, cosmic fury. Evolution, revolution. Mighty Rangers rise. Cosmic fury.
All right, good thing I muted that because I knew it was going to repeat. Here, stop. Oh fuck! That's what I meant when I said that there's like. That's what I meant when I was telling you there's like certain aspects that like. Let's try. I mean, I showed him stuff for Cosmic Fury. He thought it was interesting, but just overall, he just thought it was jarring overall. But he did like admire. He did admire aspects of it at least. But yeah, that's it's like a Sentai 5 edit. Oh, I mean, like I was pretty honored to like actually have. I knew the moment that Thomas Jujubee retweeted it, it was like, oh shoot, this is gonna be bigger than I was expecting. Because it's just like, whenever I like I always appreciate like Five's edits and such. And it was like it was like very honored. Like I was very honored that like I had like the majority, or I had like people like him and Vaughn actually repost it or retweet it. Because the thing is that what I find annoying is that with Twitter's notifications, they don't tell you everything because obviously they only go up to 100. So like you literally have to scroll through all of like your like likes and like reposts and such. So I didn't even know they actually like I didn't even know that they actually like shared it around. So that like that definitely um that definitely like helped like get that out there because like again I was always only expecting like because going off of my Cybertron video I was only expecting like maybe 100, but I guess if I had to share my screen again, if I actually can. What did people mean rest in peace with RV3? What? Wait. But yeah, like honestly, like I mean at first I wasn't really expecting much because I uploaded at like 2 a.m. But like I kind of wish there was like a way to like actually show. Okay, I'll just have to present the entire window. That's a presentation. I don't have one ready yet. But as you can see right here, as you can see right here, this got this blew up out of my hands, and this has reached over 1,000 likes and 300 retweets, or 310. So, I mean, I'm honored. I'm definitely honored that it blew up. I was getting a lot of. I think it also helps because I got a lot of Japanese. I got a lot of the Japanese. I got a lot of Japanese accounts actually liking like. Yet, what do you mean? But I had a lot of Japanese accounts actually like reacting to the video, to which they're just like, "See, this is what they should just do." Like, one of them was like, "This is what they should do." The other one was like, "This is funny." It's just like, I'm glad people are like, I'm glad people are having fun with it because that's the whole intention. The only comments like, the only weird, not weird, but like the only like replies that kind of like are like eye raising to me are the ones that he didn't. None of the reviewers. I don't think it reached the reviewers. It's mostly just the Twitter crowd and like the Toku tubers. Maybe. I think no. I think Thomas is the only like efficient Toku tuber. But like it reached like it was mostly like Twitter crowd. And like the Japanese Twitter crowd too. But like the only like I think the only like replies that I think were there or that I got were basically of like of criticism was the inclusion of Kaito. I was not expecting people to actually somewhat take offense to to me including Kaito. Originally, it was supposed to be Taro, like the white Taro and such. But then I just thought it was going to be more agreeably like funny more funny just to throw in Kaito again, but like purposely. Well, I mean, I'm surprised people have not pointed out of like how I purposely mixed together Zenkaiger Kaito and Zenkaiser Black. But I know Elif Rock was in like the first hour of when the video was like getting in circulation. He was present. He was present at the first 10 likes. Elif Rock saw the post blow up. But yeah, like, because I get like the Kaito comments. I think the ones that are obviously like, I enjoy like the ones that are just like Kaito thinks he's on the team, or like everyone like just genuinely like laughing about Kaito because that's the whole point. But then I was getting like responses like, "Wow, you lost me at Kaito," and I'm like, "What do you mean? I wasn't trying to fool anyone. This entire video is supposed to be a joke." It's just that Kaito is just like that extra layer of like that extra layer. And I know that like people are gonna be like, well, humor, like jokes are supposed to be funny and such, and it's just like that's such a bad excuse. Kaito is that guy. Because it's just like, look, I made this video for fun, and I actually genuinely feel bad because someone was in the works of this, like someone was actually working on their own version, because I think I think the moment I realized that the video was going to blow up was when the person that initially made their like the person, because I made this video as a joke because of the jokes that people were making when we got the visuals for the second half of King Ultra, and people would just be like, "Look, guys, it's Cosmic Fury," and so I was just like, "All right, I'll play into it." Obviously, I had to wait for like a month and a half because I had to wait for the episodes to come out and such. So it was like a slow process, but it's just like, you know, luckily it came together. And then like one of these subbers, or the person that's heads the like Flame Subs actually liked the post. I managed to get noticed by Daily King Oger. So it's just like I got noticed by a daily account, and it's just like, oh, okay, this is going somewhere. So it's just like that's kind of nice overall. I know. Like exactly. That's why I felt bad. Like the person like replied and they're like, "Man, you got man, you got it before me." Or like I'm not going to I obviously I don't curse cuz I have sensitive vocabulary, but like yeah, they're like, "Man, you beat me to it." And I just apologized. I was like, "Oh, my bad." And I saw what they have. I saw what they had, and like rotoscoping wise, theirs is way more high quality because I only used the rotor brush. I was going to use the refined edge, but then I was dealing with noise on like that's why Gira is the worst one. Gira, I was dealing with a bunch of fuzz, and I just didn't want to bother, so I was just like, okay, no refined edge. But it's just like, it's like it's nice that like this video is going making the rounds and such. It's just nice whenever I can do that. I can somehow do that. I'll say it's just more of a fluke because it's just like I know like people are gonna be like, well, aren't you gonna try to capitalize on this more? And it's just like, no, we gotta let it just we just gotta bury it because it's just like you have to let it get buried and such because it's just like okay, for sure this time, unlike what my Saber one, I made sure to actually number this one because I actually do intend on making a second one for obviously after the Kyryuger crossover because I made this in the intention as if this was the opening for King Oger from episode 27 through 32, I believe. I think like basically for those batch of episodes. Because obviously after the Kyryuger crossover, obviously visuals are going to be updated and such. And besides that, I actually forgot to add. So again, I want to do a stream where I actually break down the effects, so I'll probably hold it back. I'll hold back some things I did just so then you guys can actually see what I did. But I actually forgot a filter transition for the character portraits because I was so focused on trying to work things out with optical flares that I just forgot to touch on that because like I was watching it and I was wondering why the character portraits didn't look why they stood out a bit too much and it was like oh yeah I forgot about that effect. Sumimasen. I forgot to stop that, but yeah, like you know, I appreciate people. I appreciate the people I managed to get on and such, and also you know, I finally after what 6 years? No. 7 years. I finally reached 400 followers on Twitter. I originally did reach 400 in 2016, but then things happened. Things happened, and I immediately lost 10 followers. So all because of like people taking a joke too seriously, but I get it. Tensions were high. But yeah, so the second one the only spoiler I can give right now is that Prince is updated for the second one. Even though we know where things are already going. Because that's like the only thing I'll like spoil is like obviously like Prince will actually become King Shiryu Red in the second version, and you will get to see King Kuryujin. Because like obviously I'm like very heavily trying to mimic the Cosmic Fury openings because obviously this first one is obviously supposed to heavily mimic the first opening where it was just a bunch of carryovers from Dino Fury and such because obviously that was from the point they didn't get the Cosmic Fury powers yet. So like obviously that's why I mean that's why I kind of would have that's why like again the inclusion of Kaito, for example, he's there because he's supposed to be the quote unquote Billy of the cast. So it's just like because like obviously the way that the Cosmic Fury opening is obviously outlined is like, okay, here's our main six, here's our core 6 Rangers, here's our support character, and here's our here's our returning cast. So I literally just followed that. we have these 6 King Ogres. We have Prince, who we're framing as the support character or the supporting character, which is why he's not transformed yet. And then we have Kaito, because he's supposed to be the quote unquote returning character and such. Which is why it's just why I kind of don't get why people just don't like, why people are so why people are like, or like why certain people are just very uptight about me including Kaito in the video. Because it's just like, yes, I get it. It's like, yeah, oh, like fandom joke, not funny and such. It's like, okay, I get that. But it's just like, I also did it because it's following the Cosmic Fury opening. So, but other than that, like, yeah, I had fun putting it together because that's all I did last week. Like, because I was like, I need something to do. So it's just like, okay, like let's finally actually sit down, make the assets, rotoscope, and just gather more footage, or like, just so then when like episode 32 actually came out, I didn't have to do much. All I had to do was just hope that there was a viable close-up of Prince, rotoscope that, drop him in, and then just like export it. Because other than that, everything else was done. And such. Like I finished the majority of it the previous day, and then just had to add Prince on the last day and such, which took like an hour, because like obviously I didn't have like, obviously I don't watch the episodes. I just have to skim through to like, obviously I have to watch portions of it. And obviously I don't watch the show. So it's just like, obviously that's why finding the portraits for each King Ultra was atrocious, because Yanma and Kaburagi, they never been the big focus in this like portion of the show. So it's just like it was really hard to find close-ups of them, which is why I think they're probably the 2 worst ones besides Gira. Gira's is just bad. Yanma, I literally had to, because Yanma, I literally had to like move him up and like extend his body a bit because the text was covering his mouth. And it was just like, this is bad. Because that's the issue with rotoscoping. You're limited. It's kind of like a PNG file. Yeah, you can expand it, or you can increase and decrease it, but you're going to lose the quality and such. And that's like what the rotoscope file, like a rotoscoped foot clip. Because like basically you rotoscope things with the intent of not having to like alter anything, because you intend on like, because rotoscoping something, you intend on like, you don't intend like, basically if it's not a full body shot, yeah, you have creative control on whether or not you can increase it or decrease it. But if if their head is touching the top of the frame, you're out of luck. Because you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to like decrease it, basically. You just need to be more nifty about it. Because then you need to start feathering you need to start feathering, and like you need to start trying to manipulate the top of that and such. Obviously, if there's other footage that you can use, then go right it. Like then like use that. But like if there's not enough footage, then you're kind of left with whatever you got and such. But yeah. Just looking at these again. But anyways, that went a lot longer than I was anticipating. But yeah, I think we basically okay. Again, like I feel like this will be better explained if I actually had the visuals. Again, that's why I plan on doing. I might do a stream of just breaking down the effects, just because I think hopefully it will make people understand more. Like for those those visual learners. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when we can do another Blazer stream. Hopefully, it can be. Because the issue is that if the armor is by the end of the month of next month, that means Blazer will have to be. That will mean Blazer will have to be December. But I don't want that because we literally went through 3 months. Basically, we went through 2 months of not having an unboxing stream, which is not great. So maybe what we have to do is that we probably are going to have to be patient about the armor. Oh yeah, I forgot about the binder too. But we're going to have to be patient with the armor. Have to push the armor. We're probably going to have to do the armor alongside the Geek stuff. And I literally just forgot. I have the Don Zenkai blade. I forgot to show that thing. Because I was going to ask of whether or not the Don Zenkai blade should just be We could have done the Don Zenkai blade here, but I was going to ask of whether or not that should be within a stream or should just be a video just for the consistency of Don Brothers. But then again, the Ninja sword was the stream, so I guess we have to keep that consistency now. Great. I mean, maybe the Don Zenkai blade could be thrown in the next Blazer stream. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. And then the final, basically the last few things for Blazer will just be thrown in December for whatever Geats things get released. Unless Geats has to be pushed into January. It's all rough. But anyways, we're reaching the last minute. Or the last minute I'm willing to stream for.
로켓 펀처 해주세요.
She didn't punch.
Shawty, what you doing?
뭐?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Apparently that does play. Apparently when I checked in the last stream, which again, if you want to watch, it's in the playlist unlisted. But apparently when it says oh yeah, media did not play correctly, it does on stream. So you just saw me struggling. So you might think oh, you're just trying to spam this video. No, it was literally just because StreamYard told me that it was an error.
No.
We need a way to figure out how to get rid of the fade outs. I don't like the fade outs. layout? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you have to upgrade. Guest must authenticate. You can play a sound when a guest enters. So there are sounds here. Audio. General. Anyways, that'll have to do. That'll have to do with the stream. I appreciate everyone that came by. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully something can happen. With all, like, hopefully some things can happen. Because again, like with Megadong mentioned, because again, I don't want to speak too much about it, but like, yeah, obviously I've been kind of conceptualizing a podcast idea with that similar topic in mind and such. I just am curious of how willing people are actually, how willing you guys are actually like gonna go with it. Come on, like you're gonna make it or break it, Elf Rock. You're gonna shatter. Or no, that's actually kind of no. Yeah, that's not a good way of phrasing it, because then we're phrasing it as a way that you're basically all of it lies on you, and that's not what we want. But yeah, I need to get mail. Luckily, I've already eaten. Go to sleep, Elf Rock.